Now, Tyler, you are familiar with, lately I've been trying to come up with logos because I really do believe there is something, especially nowadays, where a symbol speaks to you so directly, it gets lodged in your, I don't totally understand the science of how the golden arches sell cheeseburgers, but I inherently believe that they do. I understand the connection there.
I eat enough cheeseburgers to second that thought.
I love a McDonald's cheeseburger. We had McDonald's last night. Everybody talks bleep about McDonald's. You guys are liars. McDonald's is so good. I understand you can't eat it all the time. It is so good.
I beg to differ.
It's worth going. Yes, you do. It's worth going just for the sweet and sour sauce alone. I wanted to make a logo for us that represented that we would talk about everything under the sun, okay? So here you have the classic version, just some text. It represents that idea, but it's a bit on the nose.
Okay.
Now, here, this one, it is a little bit too lowest common denominator, so we'll skip this one entirely. Now, this one, we got a huge blowback on, so we had to completely get rid of it. And finally, we settled on this one. Now, I spent a couple of days thinking about logos, and this may not shock you, Tyler, but I am now an expert on logos.
Wow.
I am an expert on logos.
Huh.
And here's the thing. I know this is normally the shtick where I pretend like I'm great at everything and I know everything. You are too. This is what great about you are, Tyler. You are a logo expert because they speak so directly to your subconscious that you actually are familiar with some of these things that you don't even know about. Are you ready to play my little game here, Tyler?
Let's do it.
Which company has an online catalog that is so extensive, their logo shows you that they have you covered from A to Z, Tyler?
Amazon.
Yes, Tyler! This is incredible! You are so good!
He set me up to fall, ladies and gentlemen.
But here's where it gets darker, Tyler, okay? And that's the reason for this PSA, because I want everybody to know, I don't know if you've ever met my buddy Eddie Bernays, but companies are preying upon you and you need to keep an eye out. Do you know what I mean?
Well, the problem is that everyone is susceptible to propaganda.
That is true.
Everybody has a blind spot.
That's right. And I fight it, but I bet you I get tricked all the time.
How do you fully defend against something that you can't see?
Tinfoil hats, Tyler.
We have our stock.
We're ready.
Only the 5 coolest of you, so.
I just don't like the way they make me look, so I never wear it. I'm just like, fuck it. You know
Take
what I mean?
my thoughts, damn it.
But not my cheekbones. What about the company that not so subtly suggests that if you use their product, you will be not unlike one of the most recognizable faces of our time, Tyler?
I mean, I want to say like Old Spice.
No, I'm sorry, Tyler.
It's the Viper logo.
It is the Dodge Viper logo, Tyler, which described that to the people on the radio.
Well, the background is a shield,
It's like
and then it has the
coat of arms.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And then it has the emblem of a viper with its mouth open, and it's got the 4 pointed teeth.
And here's what you don't even know that you're picking up. Go ahead and swipe to the next one, Tyler. It's Daffy Duck, Tyler. It's Daffy Duck. Everybody sees that face. They're like, Daffy Duck would drive a Viper? I would drive a Viper.
The head becomes the bill, and then if you flip it upside down, the teeth become evil pointed eyes.
And I looked into this. They don't have to pay Looney Tunes a cent. They're getting away with something crazy here, Tyler.
Does Looney Tunes know about this?
Suffer and succotash. I agree.
Somebody should call Mel Blanc and let him know what's up.
Tex Avery, get on that. Tyler, what company is secretly telling you that if you use their product, not only will you be brave like Batman, but you're going to get a chance to go down on Catwoman, Tyler?
Which Catwoman are we talking about?
Eartha Kitt.
No, that's the worst one.
Eartha Kitt now. Eartha Kitt now. She's a gilf. I hope she's alive because I'm doing it. I'm going to be buried in the Eartha. I'm so sorry, Eartha. I'm so sorry. And you're not going to get this one because it's diabolical, Tyler. Go ahead and flip it.
I want to try.
Red Dog Beer, Tyler. Do you remember Red Dog Beer?
I remember that ugly ass logo.
It was like a Natty Ice of my childhood. Looks like a regular dog because you're a good-hearted, moral young man.
Yeah, it's and for the people not seeing
thank
this,
you so much.
It's a bulldog's face with the wrinkles and all that stuff, and it's red. It's completely red.
Yes. Okay, go ahead and flip that bad boy. And what do you got, Tyler?
Is that Batman with his mask still on, eating the legs out of the cheeks? The floppy cheeks become Catwoman's legs, and then the bottom part with the 2 teeth, it becomes Batman's head, and I totally see it.
And I'm telling you, why does Batman's mask not have a mouth, Tyler? Because he's always ready to go. You know what I mean? He will fight crime and wax that poontang if he has to, Tyler. And finally, so everybody knows that it's out there, this multi-million-dollar corporation lets you know that if you enjoy their products, you too can become a robot having sex with a crab.
I like half of that.
Which half, you weirdo?
I don't want to be a robot.
He zigged when others thought he would zag. And who is that, Tyler? Which multi-million-dollar corporation is it?
Tesla?
The Chicago Bulls, Tyler. Flip that thing over.
I don't want
Flip that thing over. That's a robot banging a crab.
Oh my God.
Describe it to the audience.
I don't know how. The snout becomes the robot and then the horns become the crab's legs. And man, if this is what I'm picturing, the robot has opened the crab up like a book and is just shoving himself inside of it.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow. That's my robot voice. And that is a PSA. That is Logo a Go-Go, Tyler.
That's actually kind of fun.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness. All right, Tyler. Let's dive right back in.
Oh, that's right. We still have more arrow.
That's hard to believe, isn't it? I feel like we've been doing that for 46 days.